Redrafting NHL draft recaps from 1991 to 2000. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim select Saku Koivu, Patrick Elias, Nika Kiprusoff, Pavel Kubina, Matt Cook, Andrei Markov, and Brooks Orpik. Atlanta Thrashers select Hendrik Zetterberg and Marian Gaborik. Boston Bruins, Philippe Boucher, Manny Fernandez, Adam Denmark, Ethan Morrow, Brian Berard, and Brad Espisser. Boston Bruins Part 2, Derek Morris, Joe Thornton, Sergei Samsonov, Douglas Murray, Ilya Bryzgalov, and Travis Moen. Buffalo Sabres, Martin Ruchinsky, Robert Shvela, Jason Smith, and Radek Bonk. Buffalo Sabres Part 2, Jochen Hesch, Sammy Kapanen, JP Dumont, Kyle Calder, Michael Ryder, Adam Hall, and Ron Hainsey. Calgary Flames, Corey Stillman, Chris Gratton, Oleg Tverdovsky, Mark Denny, Tom Pody, Ole Jokinen, Alex Tanguay, Barrett Jackman, Paul Martin. Carolina Hurricanes, Hartford Whalers, Alexei Zhitnik, Paul Kariya, Ed Jovanovski, Michael Jesus, Nick Boynton, Brad Stewart, Patrick Stefan. Chicago Blackhawks, Yannick Perreault, Valerie Bure, Eric Daze, Jose Theodore, Kyle McLaren. Chicago Blackhawks Part 2, Andrew Ference, Joe Corvo, Brian Giunta, Radek Martinek, Rick DiPietro, and Brad Boyce. Colorado Avalanche / Quebec Nordiques, Peter Forsberg, Martin Straka, Jamie Langenbrunner, Jason Allison, Jeff Friesen, Curtis Brown, Chad Kilger. Colorado Avalanche / Quebec Nordiques Part 2, Robert Esch, Antti Laxinen, Robin Regeer, Sean Horkoff, Nick Antropoff, Rob Scuderi, Mike Commodore, and John Michael Lyles. Dallas Stars / Minnesota North Stars, Sigmund Palffy, Kim Janssen, Stefan Robida, Matt Cullen, David Abisher, Antti Mannin. Detroit Red Wings, Ryan Ralston, Grant Marshall, Manny Legacy, Matthew Dandino, Brent Sopel, Olka Vasha, Martin Skula, Curtis Foster. Edmonton Oilers, Glenn Murray, Dean McCammond, Anson Carter, Pavel Dimitrov, Victor Kozlov, Marty Turkle, Ryan Smith. Edmonton Oilers Part 2, Mark Savard, Dinas Zubris, Marty Reasoner, Mike York, Mike Fisher, Jordan Leopold, Nick Schultz. Florida Panthers, Kimmo Timonen, Daniel Alfredson, Philip Kuba, Brett Clark, Jason Chimera, Tim Connolly. LA Kings, Evgeny Nabokov, Shane Doan, Patrick Marleau, Ladislav Nagy, Jonathan Chichu, Matthew Lombardi. Montreal Canadiens, Dmitry Yushkevich, Mike Rathje, Rob Niedermeyer, Richard Zednik, Damon Lankhouse, Colin White, Scott Hannon, Yaroslav Spacek, Antoine Vermette, and Jared Stull. Nashville Predators, Vincent Lecavalier, Craig Anderson, Lubomir Wisnowski. New Jersey Devils, Eric Lindros, Sergei Brylin, Kenny Janssen, Bryce Salvador, Alexei Morozov. New Jersey Devils Part 2, Sammy Salo, Magnus Arvidsson, Manny Malhotra, Alex Cotterly, Garrett Kolnick, and Steve Ott. New York Islanders, Marcus Naslund, Michael Pekka, Patrick Lalime, Chris Drury, Wade Redden, Thomas Caberlet. New York Islanders Part 2, Roberto Luongo, Brian Campbell, Mike Ribeiro, Radim Verbata, Martin Erat, Ryan Malone, Henrik Lundqvist, Scott Hartnell. New York Rangers, Michael Newell, Stefan Yell, Brian McCabe, Richard Park, Ruslan Slay, Daniel Cleary, Simone Gagne, Ryan Miller, Mike Comrie. Ottawa Senators, Sergei Gonchar, Chris Pronger, Milan Hajduk, Jerome McGinley, Zdeno Chara, Kristen Huselius, Francois Boschman, Oleg Suprikin, Paul Gostad. Philadelphia Flyers, Chris Osgood, Yuri Lettinen, Craig Rivet, Martin Baron, Willie Mitchell, Alessi Ponokarowski, Derek McKenzie, Nicholas Wally. Phoenix Coyotes / Winnipeg Jets, Alex Kovalev, Matthias Nordstrom, Brendan Morrison, Peter Sikora, Andreas Stackel, Eric Cole, Chris Kelly, Taylor Paya, Anton Volchenkov. Pittsburgh Penguins, Joseph Stumpo, Kirk Mulvey, David Vaborny, Dave Scatchard, Chris Mason, Craig Adams, Paul Mara, Chris Neal, Brentislav Caberlet, and Alex Frolov. San Jose Sharks, Scott Niedermeyer, Nikolai Khabibulin, Robert Shvela, Todd Bertuzzi, Matthias Olin. San Jose Sharks Part 2, Radek Dvorak, Daniel Briere, Samuel Paulson, Marian Hossa, Brad Richards, Nicholas Hagman. St. Louis Blues, Michael Roosevelt, Michael Samuelson, Nicholas Havlet, Dan Ellis. Tampa Bay Lightning, Alexei Yashin, Jason Arnott, Steve Sullivan, J.S. Jaguar, Eric Belanche, Brendan Morrow, Pavel Datsyuk, Nicholas Cromwell. Toronto Maple Leafs, Roman Hammerlick, Ian LaPerriere, Andrew Brunette, Jocelyn Thibault, Sheldon Surrey, Jay McKee, David Legwand, Michael Layton, and Rafi Torres. Vancouver Canucks, Ray Whitney, Marcus Ragnarsson, Yanni Nienema, Thomas Vilcoon, Mark Parrish, Maxima Finneganov, Daniel and Henrik Sedin, Dominic Moore. Washington Capitals, Michael Nylander, Marius Tchaikovsky, Darius Kasparaitis, Vinny Prospel, Tommy Salo, Tim Thomas, Thomas Holmstrom. Washington Capitals Part 2, Jan Hrdina, PJ Axelson, Chris Phillips, Tony Lidman, Eric Brewer, Martin Havlet, Thomas Kopecky. Next, I'll be redrafting the 2001 NHL Draft.